I can understand the fear of the parents that the children may go in a direction which they don't like, but that is your problem. Your children are not born for your likings and your dislikings. They have to live their life, and you should rejoice that they are living their life, whatever it is. They may become a poor musician. I used to know a very rich man in the town who wanted his son, after matriculation, to become a doctor. But the son was interested only in music. He was already no longer an amateur. He was well known in the area, and wherever there was any function, he was playing the sitar and was becoming more and more famous. He wanted to go to a university which is basically devoted to music. Perhaps it is the only university in the world which is devoted completely to music and has all the different departments, dance, different instruments, but the whole world of the university is musical. The father was absolutely against it. He called me because I was very close to his son, and he said, "He will be a beggar all his life, because musicians in India cannot earn much. At the most, he can become a music teacher in a school. What will he be earning? That much we pay to many servants in our house, and he will be associating with the wrong people, because in India, music has remained very deeply connected with the prostitutes. The Indian prostitute is different from any prostitute in the rest of the world. The word prostitute does not do justice to the Indian counterpart, because the Indian prostitute is really well versed in music, in dance, and India has so much variety. If you really want to learn the deeper layers of music, of singing, of dancing, you have to be with some famous prostitute. There are famous families. They are called Gharanas. Gharana means a family. It is nothing to do with the ordinary family. It is the family of the master disciple. So there are famous Gharana which have a certain way of their own, presenting the same instrument, the same dance. Different Gharanas will produce it in different ways, with subtle nuances. So, if someone really wants to get into the world of music, he has to become part of some Gharana, and that is not good company. According to a rich man, it is certainly not a good company. But the son was not interested in the company. Not following his father, he went to the music university, and his father disowned him. He was so angry. And because his father disowned him, and because he had no other ways, because the university was in a very remote, mountainous area where you cannot find any jobs or anything, he came back and had to become exactly what his father was predicting, just a school teacher. His father called me and told me, "Look, it is just as I have said. My other sons, somebody is an engineer, somebody is a professor, but this idiot did not listen to me. I have disowned him. He will not inherit a single cent from me, and now he will remain in just the poorest professor, a schoolmaster." But my friend himself was immensely happy, not worried that he had been abandoned by his family, that he was going to live a poor man's life, that he would not be receiving any inheritance. These things did not bother him. He was happy. "It is good. They have done all this. Now I can become part of some gharana. I was worried about them, that they would feel humiliated. But now they have abandoned me, and I am no longer part of them. I can become part of some gharana." Teaching in a school, he became part of a gharana, and is now one of the best musicians in India. It is not a question of his being one of the best musicians. What is important is that he became what he felt was his potential. And whenever you follow your potential, you always become the best. Whenever you go astray from the potential, you remain mediocre. The whole society consists of mediocre people, for the simple reason that nobody is what he was destined to be. He is something else, and whatever he will do, he cannot be the best, and he cannot feel a fulfillment. He cannot rejoice. So, the work of the parents is very delicate, and it is precious, because the whole life of the child depends on it. Don't give any positive program. Help him in every possible way that he wants. For example, I used to climb trees. Now, there are a few trees which are safe to climb. Their branches are strong. Their trunk is strong. You can go even to the very top, and still there is no need to be afraid that a branch will break. But there are a few trees which are very soft, because I used to climb on the trees to get mangoes, jamuns, and that beautiful fruit. My family was very much worried, and they would always send somebody to prevent me. I told my father, rather than preventing me, please explain to me which trees are dangerous, so that I can avoid them, and which trees are not dangerous, so that I can climb them. But if you try to prevent me from climbing, there is a danger I may climb a wrong tree, and the responsibility will be yours. Climbing, I am not going to stop. I love it. It's really one of the most beautiful experiences to be on the top of the tree in the sun with a high wind, and the whole tree is dancing, a very nourishing experience. I said, I am not going to stop it. Your work is to tell me exactly which trees I should not climb, because I can fall from them. Can I have fractures? Can damage my body? But don't keep me a blank order. Stop climbing. That I am not going to. And he had to come with me and go around the town to show me which trees are dangerous. Then I asked him the second question. Do you know any good climber in the city who can teach me even to climb the dangerous trees? He said, You are too much. Now this is going too far. You had told me. I understood it. I said, I will follow it, because I have myself proposed it. But the trees that you are saying are dangerous, are irresistible, because jam, an Indian fruit, grows on them. It is really delicious, and when it is ripe, I may not be able to resist the temptation. You are my father. It is your duty. You must know somebody who can help me. He said, if I had known that to be a father was going to be so difficult, I would have never been a father, at least of you. Yes, I know one man. And he introduced me to an old man who was a rare climber, the best. He was a woodcutter, and he was so old that you could not believe that he could do woodcutting. He did only rare jobs, which nobody else was ready to do. Big trees, which were spreading on the houses, he would cut off the branches. He was just an expert, and he did it without damaging the roofs or the houses. First, he would tie the branches to other branches with ropes. Then he would cut these branches, and then with the ropes pull the other branches away from the house and let them fall on the ground. And he was so old, but whenever there was some situation like that, when no other woodcutter was ready, he was ready. So my father told him, teach him something, particularly about trees which are dangerous, which can break. Branches can break, and I had fallen already 3 times. I still carry the marks on my legs. That old man looked at me and he said, nobody has ever come, particularly a father bringing a boy. It is a dangerous thing, but if he loves it, I would love to teach him. And he was teaching me how to manage to climb trees which were dangerous. He showed me all kinds of strategies of how to protect yourself. If you want to go high up the tree and you don't want to fall onto the ground, then first tie yourself with a rope to a point where you feel the tree is strong enough, and then go up. If you fall, you will be hanging from the rope, but you will not fall to the ground. And that really helped me. Since then, I have not fallen. The function of a father or a mother is great, because they are bringing a new guest into the world, who knows nothing, but who brings some potential in him. And unless his potential grows, he will remain unhappy. No parents like to think of their children remaining unhappy. They want them to be happy. It is just that their thinking is wrong. They think if they become doctors, if they become professors, engineers, scientists, then they will be happy. They don't know. They can only be happy if they become what they have come to become. They can only become the seed that they are carrying within themselves. So, help in every possible way to give freedom, to give opportunities. Ordinarily, if a child asks a mother anything without even listening to the child, to what he is asking, the mother simply says no. No is an authoritative word. Yes is not. So neither father nor mother or anybody else who is in authority wants to say yes to any ordinary thing. The child wants to play outside the house. No. The child wants to go out while it is raining and wants to dance in the rain. No. You will get a cold. A cold is not a cancer, but a child who has been prevented from dancing in the rain and has never been able to again to dance. He has missed something great, something really beautiful. A cold would have been worthwhile, and it is not that he will necessarily have a cold. In fact, the more you protect him, the more he becomes vulnerable. The more you allow him, the more he becomes immune. Parents have to learn to say yes. In 99 times, when they ordinarily say no, it is for no other reason than simply to show authority. Everybody cannot become the president of the country, cannot have authority over millions of people. But everybody can become a husband, can have authority over his wife. Every wife can become a mother, can have authority over the child. Every child can have a teddy bear and have authority over the teddy bear. Kick him from this corner to the other corner. Give him good slaps. Slaps that he really wanted to give to the mother or to father. And the poor teddy bear has nobody below him. This is an authoritarian society. What I am saying is in creating children to have freedom, who have heard yes and have really heard no. The authoritarian society will disappear. We will have a more human society. So, it is not only a question of the children. Those children are going to become tomorrow's society. The child is the father of man.